on the 3. Just wants to be sure. There's so much pressure. Both of these players know the winner talks and the loser walks.
Great plays on the correct side of the 3 ball now to allow the cue ball just to float away and up into position for the 4. The graphic at the bottom of your screen will show you the balls remaining on the table in order.
I think given the importance of this match, you really have to tip your hat to both of these players right now. Neither one of them giving us any indication of nerves. Fabio came out with guns blazing. Alcano has matched that shot for shot.
It shows the maturation of Fabio. A few years ago when he was younger, you could see the nerves in the man. He was much more emotional then. He seems quite collected now, quite comfortable at the table.
Great control of the cue ball.
I'm telling you, both these guys.
I mean, this really has been a clinic to this stage.
Well, this is the easiest sequence of 3 balls he's seen so far in the rack. That's a great way to finish.
Textbook stuff from Fabio Petroni.
3 breaks, 3 complete runouts. Quite a show from these 2 gentlemen now. It's Fabio leading 2-1, but Alcano gets to come to the table and do his thing now.
Yeah, but the pressure's on him. Fabio knows it. He just wants a chance to try and break Alcano's serve. Here's the table 8 result. Gabe Owen from the USA beats Luis Kondo Jr. from Australia 5-1. I don't know whether Owen gets through with that one or not. He was struggling early. Well, he may just squeak in. Very close.
Yes. It's going to be a critical game for him the next game.
He's one to play, and if he can win that, wouldn't it be a surprise if last year's finalist Pei Wei Chang was sent home early?
That would be a surprise, especially the way Chang's been playing this week. When I've watched him, he's been almost flawless. Yet he's lost enough of games to be in trouble. The strength of this field is amazing.
All the players that came through the qualifiers here, they ran for about a week prior to this event. I think a couple Filipino players got through, and then the rest of them were all from Chinese Taipei. And
yeah, we had some great players come from America and Europe to qualify, and they all went home disappointed. Well,
he's okay.
He's fine, and this is the first match that I've commentated where the players haven't had a problem getting on that lowest numbered ball after the break. So maybe that pattern will continue for a while. It's been rather uncomfortable to watch, actually.
Jerry, I'm dying to see which one of these guys is going to blink first.
I don't know if there's a blink in the room.
Again, a perfect break. This will be the 4th in succession. And if there's going to be a mistake, it's going to be self-inflicted.
You know, as the opponent sits there while this man's running out, it's interesting to me as to what they do. Do you really want to watch your opponent? I mean, you're liable to sit there and go, "Oh, that was a good shot," or do you just ignore it and stay within the game yourself? Players do it different ways.
Going to have to run through on this 7 now and get topside for that 8 ball.
This will be 4 racks without a single safety played. case you're wondering about the cue ball, the reason it has all those spots on it is so that you can see on your television screen the English that's used on the ball. If they put any side spin on the ball, those dots will tell you that. And we have our first problem shot of the match.
Our first mistake, an error in positional play from Alcano. And he's taking a little extra time now. That's the first hiccup by either player. It looks like, Jerry, it's going to be a very thin cut on the 9 to play safe, but he wanted that a little bit more on the side. He almost got a lucky touch on the 9, but not to be. So even though this isn't an enviable position that welcomes Petroni back to the table, at least he gets back.
Yeah, at least he's got a chance to break serve here.
These are one of those shots, when I play them, I try and bank them to try and hit inside the corner pocket so that 9 ball floats back up towards the middle pocket. Put the cue ball on the side rail, 9 ball on the side rail. If I get lucky and I make the bank shot, bonus.
Right. Yeah, if he hits the side rail first, he could leave a shot.
But Fabio's got to be thinking about the speed that he plays this, because it's a very low percentage bank shot.
Not if you're Italian. Oh, he does miss it. And Jim, he's going to leave it right over the side pocket, it appears.
Well, he hit that exactly the way that I would have thought. And had he thought a little bit more about the speed that he played, he could have at least left Alcano with a lot to do. But as it is, we're going to have a 2-2 score line, and Fabio is going to be breaking in rack number 5.
Well, Alcano does keep his serve, so no runaways. Here's a look at this rack. Everything went well until the very last shot. Had to be just a lapse in concentration. He certainly had a lot more table to work with than he used.
Well, Fabio made a good attempt at that long bank.
Yes.
So you can't fault that. But let's update some more outside action here in Kaohsiung at table 3. Just getting started. Sandor Tot up against Takanaka from Japan. I think Tot's in a bit of trouble there. Good player. I would have expected him to go through, but I think he's been struggling here all week. So it's down to Petroni. Quickest way to erase the memory, really, Jerry, of that missed bank 9 would be a break and finish for Fabio, because he can weld Alcano into his chair for the duration of this rack and reestablish that odd game lead.
I don't think that miss will bother him. That was really a free shot anyway. He wasn't supposed to be at the table.
Yeah, in his mind, that's a great way to look at it. But you and I both know pool players can be pretty selfish. They want it all.
Wing ball's down, but the 1 ball has no clear pocket on that end of the table. So if he's got no clear pocket. Everything's blocked. Of course, a 3 ball would be easily knocked in, and he may look at that because that makes that corner pocket a little bit bigger. But I would kind of expect a safe here. What do you think, Jim?
Well, I would have thought he might have been thinking about safety on that long bank. Fabio's very aggressive by nature, and if there's any pocket at all on this 1, he'll take it on. The only way he'll refuse it, Jerry, is if he has no choice. And it doesn't look as though the 1 is offered to that corner. This is his second look at it. Could he possibly be thinking about cushion 5 and in?
No, I think he's looking for a place to hide. I think he's looking at the 5 to put the cue ball behind it.
Yeah, but that's fraught with danger too. He could flick that 5 and go in the corner pocket. You know, he may have half a pocket for this 1. Bad shot. He's left Alcano a chance.
Well,
I don't like the way he played that.